Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and welcome to Al Mubarak Forum. I'm your moderator, Wan Ashraf Nabil bin Wan Abdul Rahman, will be hosting for today's forum. With me today, there are two companies will accompany us today. Both of the company are the top in the League of Malaysia in the data structure and computer network. May I introduce to you from GB Networking Company, Mr. Muhammad Reza and Mr. Muhammad Amshar. On the other side is from Hudson Company, Mr. Noor Ifram Reza and Mr. Nasrullah. How was this day?
Yeah, very good.
So far so good.
So far so good.
I would like to thank you, all of you, for coming for our forums. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.
Okay, welcome. So our title for today's forum is about one of the network topologies, which is ring topology. As you all know, there are four network topologies, which is mesh or fully connected network topology, bus, star, and ring. All of these topology are different, but today we'll just discuss about the ring. Okay, so what is ring network topology? I will give you another definition about the ring. Ring network is a network topology in which each node connects to exactly two other nodes, forming a single continuous pathway for signal through each node. Data travels from node to node with each node along the way handling every packet. So, Mr. Amshar,
Yes.
can I have your opinion about this ring?
Thank you, Mr. Nabil, for asking. So my opinion is the ring topology is more simpler than other because it has one line of communication and share the same speed in the network. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Amshar, for sharing your opinion. Mr. Nas from the Hudson Company, may I know your opinion about this network?
Thank you, Mr. Nabil. The ring topology is the best of the all topology because it can multiple of hub and switch. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nas, for sharing your opinion also. So I will start asking your question. My question to you. So we're starting from the Mr. Reza from the GB Network Company. So Mr. Reza, please tell us the advantage of this topology.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Thanks to Mr. Nabil.
Okay.
Okay, in my research about ring topology, the ring topology has many advantages. First of all, the ring topology is very organized. This is because each node get to send the data when it's received an empty token. This helps to reduce chance of collision. This topology's traffic flows in only one direction at very high speed. And for the second advantage, this topology network performance is better than bus topology when it's loaded on the network. And for the third point, this topology no need for network server to control the connectivity between the workstation. And the fourth point is additional components does not affect the performance of the network. And for the last point is each computer has equal access to resources. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Reza. So there are 5 of the advantage that are stated by the Mr. Reza. So next is Mr. Irfan.
Yes.
Mr. Reza already explained the advantage. So now can you explain the disadvantage, guys?
Okay. Thanks to Mr. Nabil for the introduction. Okay. I will explain about the disadvantages of ring topology. The first is each packet of data must pass through all the computers between source and the destination. This makes it slower than the star topology. The second one, if one workstation or port goes down or goes wrong, the entire network gets affected. The third one is network is highly dependent on the wire which connects different components. And the last one is MAUs and network cards are expensive as compared to the Ethernet cards and hubs. that is all my opinion on the disadvantage of ring topology.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Irfan. So everything that have the advantage will also have the disadvantage. Next is I would like to ask the Mr. Nas from the Hudson company, based on the ring topology, what is the common devices that are used in the topology?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nabil. Okay, the ring topology use hub and switch. Got the most user use that. The hub topology is the hub device is a common connection point for device in a network. Hub are commonly used to connect segment of the LAN, and a hub contain multiple port. When a packet arrive at the one port, it is copied in the other port, so that all of the segment of the LAN can be see all packet. The function of hub is the hub and switch serve as a central connection for all of your network equipment and handle a data type known as a frame. A frame carry your data. When a frame is received, it is amplified and then transmit on the port of the destination of PC. And for the switch is the computer network, the computer networking device that connect device together on a network, on a computer network. By using packet switch to receive, process and forward data to the destination device. Unlike less advanced network hub, a network switch forward data any to one or multiple device that need to receive it, rather than broadcasting the same data out of each port. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nas. So there are some of the common devices that are stated from the Mr. Nas. So next is Mr. Amshar from the GB Networking Company. Maybe you can give us the example of application or software that are used this network topology.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nabil. So the example of software that we are currently use and develop is Snappy. So what Snappy does is combine a link editor and 3D graphic with a powerful command line interface based on Python programming language. So the next one is P-Link, a graphical editor for pairwise link, linear link projection, which can export DT codes and snappy link files. And the final one we has a grid link, a graphical tool for manipulating link projection consisting of vertical and horizontal area in the plane. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Amshar, for giving us the example of the application or software. Besides the ring, there are also some other network topology, right? There are mesh, there are bus and star. So Mr. Reza, can you tell us the comparison between ring and bus and the star?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Nabil. This topology is the fastest network that is transferred data than bus topology. This is because this topology doesn't use bottleneck. Bottleneck is delayed time when it transmit data. And the second is this topology is easy to set up because does not require central node that manage the connectivity between the server. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Reza. Last but not least, I would like to ask Mr. Irfan, in your opinion, which network topology would you recommend to the audience and viewers to use between the star, ring, bus and mesh?
Thank you, Mr. Nabil. Obviously, I will recommend to use the ring topology because ring topology can connect to each other computer with switch or port or hub. That makes ring topology is the best than the other topology. That is all from my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Irfan, for sharing your opinion. So that's all from the panel. There are advantage, disadvantage, there are common devices, and there are examples that are stated from them. So I hope all of you understand about this title, which is about ring topology. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you for Al-Mubarak. Thank you. Okay, bye.